Yo, how's it going everybody? It's your boy Ogden, back again with another video. Hope everyone's having a good day. It is currently 46 degrees out here in Minnesota, Fahrenheit, because I know last time I said 30 and everyone was like, that's hot in Celsius, but no, 46 in Fahrenheit. Anyways, today I'm going to teach you guys my 4 top ways to dismount your longboard. And what I mean by this is when you're riding, how do you get from riding to the board in your hand, basically. Now, I just want to quick start off by saying that I can guarantee you there are more than 4 ways to do this, but a lot of them aren't the most practical and aren't the easiest to do. So I'm going to teach you the 4 easiest, most useful, practical, and also cool looking ones. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, starting out with the easiest one to do, but also the one I would not recommend to do, jumping off the board. Basically, when you're going fast and you want to stop, bend your knees a little bit and jump off. It's easy, it's the easiest one to do because there's no technique involved at all other than knowing how to jump, but I would not recommend it at all. And you can probably guess why, but pretty much you can get injured if you jump off going too fast, you might fall. And also when you jump off, your board doesn't just stop, it's gonna keep rolling and it could roll into traffic, could hit somebody's property. It's just not like the ideal thing you're gonna want to do, but it is the option. And I actually have a pretty funny story about this. Just picture this. So I got my first skateboard when I was about 6 years old, 6 or 7, somewhere around there, and I didn't know how to stop it. I didn't know how to foot brake. I didn't know anything, so all I knew how to do was jump off the board. And keep in mind, this was a skateboard from like 1992 or something. I got it from my uncle, so it was old. All the parts were old too. So imagine a board like that going down a sidewalk with really big gaps in pieces of cement, and then trying to stop when it goes really fast, and then just jumping off when I get to the bottom of the hill, because I live on a hill, so I get some pretty good speed. So basically, I would just jump off the board, hope to whatever that I would not die, and hope that the board wouldn't roll off into the super busy street that's like a meter away. So you can do it, you can, but I would totally recommend learning the other 3 methods because they're a lot better. And speaking of those methods, let's get to the second method. Yeah, this one is the walk off the board. And you might be being like, what? Isn't that the same thing as the run? Well, no, because actually this involves foot braking. If you don't know how to foot brake, I would highly, highly recommend that be one of the first things you learn, because it can save you in so many scenarios when you're a beginner. Foot braking is essentially just using your foot to slow the board down. If you want to know how to do it, I have a video right up here you can check out, and a lot of people said it's a really great video, so I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't already. Anyways, basically what this entails is when you're going really fast, you foot brake till you get to a very slow speed, and then you simply just walk off the board. The board won't instantly stop, but it won't be flying off either, and you can easily stop it, hit the tail, pick it up, and walk away and be on your way. Now, if you really want and you don't want to learn any super fancy schmancy things, that's pretty much all you need. Foot brake, slow down, walk off the board. But if you want to get a little, a little fancy with it, stay tuned. So next up, I'm gonna teach you my favorite, #1 favorite go-to option of like all time to get on the board, and that is picking up the board through the use of the first part of the tiger claw trick. So if you haven't seen the tiger claw, check out this video I did. It's like this first 5 tricks you should learn. The tiger claw's in there. Great trick to learn. The first one I really mastered. But essentially, the beginning of this trick entails you popping the tail up and catching the board in your hand, and all you really have to do to dismount the board is pop it up, grab it in your hand, and it just kind of naturally spins to hook into your arm. So it's really helpful to know, really helpful to use. It is so great. Another really awesome thing about this particular dismount is that, let's say you pop it up and you try to grab it, but it misses your hand. Well, the trick when you pop it up, your board is usually going to be somewhat vertical or almost upside down. So even if you miss it or you drop it, a lot of the times, maybe like 80% of the times, it's going to fall and just land on its back, not on the wheels. So if you're in a busy area and you accidentally do not grab it properly, it's probably not going to roll off into traffic for the most part, because it's usually just going to fall on its back. So really helpful for picking the board up, adding a little style, being really quick and fast at it, and also generally safe as far as your board getting run over by a car or something. So with that being said, let's get into the final useful, practical way to pick up your board. And that is going to be the first part of the demon claw. It's similar to the tiger claw. So in my video on how to mount boards, you're kind of using like the last part of these tricks, and now in this video, how to mount, you're using the beginning parts of the tricks. In the demon claw, when you start the trick, also if you don't know how to do the demon claw, video up here, but the beginning of the trick basically entails popping the tail up, but unlike the tiger claw, you're actually twisting the board the opposite direction, and your goal is to grab the truck. So all you need to do to dismount in this method is pop the tail up, let the board rotate, and grab the truck. And then for added style points, once you grab the truck, you can kind of swoop the board into your arm, and it's as simple as that. It actually feels a little bit more natural than the Tiger Claw once you get the Demon Claw really mastered and you never miss grabbing it. So that is definitely a bonus of it, and it's really cool to do. Although I would say if you're in an environment where you're worried about your board flying away from you, I just stick with the Tiger Claw, because sometimes with the Demon Claw, if you don't grab it properly, it's gonna land on its wheels a little more often than the other one and roll away, and big uh-oh is going to occur. But for the most part, it's pretty good. So I would say you're pretty safe using this one if you've mastered grabbing the truck from the Demon Claw. And that's about all I got for today's video. Just a short little quick tutorial video for you guys. I've had midterms this week, so I've been super busy, but now that midterms are over, we're gonna start having more review videos, more epic vlog videos, and I actually just got 3 new boards in the mail, and one of them we're gonna be reviewing next week. So hit the like button if you're excited, or if you like this video. With that being said, I won't waste any more of your time. It's been Ogden signing out. I'll see you guys on Saturday for the vlog. Peace out, have a good rest of your week, and goodbye.